Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zojalix, and joined with me here once again is the beautiful, the ever so gorgeous Mr. Hamelak Games. How are we doing tonight, Ham?
Zojalix, it's great to be back on the microphone with you. We got some iRacing for y'all tonight here, Chad. I believe this is our first time being on the streets, if you will, being able to go pretty fast and hopefully see a little bit more commotion while on the track today. We are at the Nashville Superspeedway, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a beautiful sunny sky mid-afternoon, 10 mile-an-hour winds. Things are looking pretty clear on the track.
Absolutely. It's going to be a fantastic race. And with that, and you guys are probably wondering what the heck are these guys talking about? Because as you all know, we tend to spit and yap a little bit here at Maverick Esports, specifically Ham and myself. But what we are watching is iRacing. That's right. We have iRacing here at Minnesota State University Mankato. Our very own Bingo is going to be the one to take the course. It essentially works as a racing simulation. So the players can experience all of the high intense action and thrills of your NASCAR racing, all from the comfort of our wonderful facility over there, or from the comfort of their own home with the beauty of the game iRacing. So with that, our boy Bingo is going to be taking the track for the eNASCAR College Series. As my man Hamelak Games said, it's going to be at the Nashville Superspeedway. We should be getting into the race here very, very quickly here. But before we do, Ham, by golly, what a semester we have had here at Maverick Esports. We have 2 national titles on our name. That is crazy.
I mean, just think of the semester for Maverick Esports and Mavericks athletics in general. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we got two National Division II basketball championships, two North American Collegiate Varsity Plus championships for Overwatch 2 and Rocket League. But oh my goodness, Zojalix, it has been a great time to be a Maverick here at Minnesota State University Mankato. Horns up, ladies and gentlemen. But we got about 15 seconds left on the clock, and you know what, Zojalix, as a big fan of racing as I am, it's one of my favorite things to say as I kind of kill time and wait for everything to go. But ladies and gentlemen, with about 5 seconds left on the clock, boogity, 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 let's go racing!
So excited to see Bingo. He's rocking that Chevy Camaro Class B. It is quite the beautiful car, and we can see now they're going on the track. Now, we will not be seeing a full 200 laps from our racers here tonight because we want these racers to be able to get at least some sleep here tonight. But we will be seeing a solid 90, which is a long period of time. These races, as fast as they are going, these races, dare I say it, are not a sprint. They are a marathon. It requires a lot of smart movement, proper pacing, and just some good old-fashioned skill as these races go on. I mean, just look at this track, though. It's just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful track to be racing on here tonight.
Dude, I'm such a big fan of the Nashville Superspeedway. It's one of my favorite tracks to watch NASCAR on. But, we're kind of slowing down a little bit. We got some rally car action going on the Chevy Camaro. But things are looking really good here as we're getting on the pole position. By the looks of it, we're going to be in... Oh, here we go, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be dropping by... I know I already said it, but I'm going to say it again. We're dropping by the track. There goes the pacing car. We're going to be passing the checkered flag here, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on!
Woo! We are getting hyped here for this race. Let's get some love for Bingo in the chat as he is going to be going, trying to win out this race as best as he can. By golly, my boy Ham has got his hair standing up on the arms. He's got goosebumps. He's ready to rock and roll.
Dude, this is going to be so sexy. I've been a friend of Bingo for a really long time, and I've never been able to see him race in person. So this is going to be a joy and a pleasure to watch, to see this man cook.
Absolutely. We love watching Bingo cook. I think, dare I say it, Bingo is probably the most active person in every single Maverick Esports stream.
I agree. 100%.
I feel like every time there's a match on, Bingo is in chat.
My man is always watching. He's always here, supporting the team, no matter who it is. It could be Overwatch. It could be Rocket League. It could be Call of Duty. I mean, I remember in the early days, back when we had Counter-Strike, he was always in chat, always there for the team.
Bro, we had Counter-Strike?
We had Counter-Strike at a time, yeah.
That's wild. Why don't we have Counter-Strike now?
We just didn't. Not enough people signed up for it, sadly.
That's
I mean, it's
so
such a great game. Counter-Strike 2 just got dropped not too
True.
long ago.
True.
But it's. See, I want to see some Counter-Strike here on Maverick Esports. And same with some Apex Legends as well.
Yo, I cannot wait for our Apex Legends. We hit that varsity team. Coach Loopy has been cooking with that squad. I think they were just recently doing another tournament this last week.
Oh my gosh.
But like we just missed the cutoff to be like an official varsity program, which is why we haven't had any here on broadcast. But we will definitely be getting some here on broadcast next semester, is what Loopy was saying, which is going to be absolutely hyped. You know, we've got so much love here at Maverick Esports. There's so many different games and things that you can be doing. It's just great to see. And obviously, you know, we love to see all the love, hence why we've got our boy Bingo here on the screen. Oh, it looks like the car in front of him had a little bit of a wall bang there.
Yeah, I saw that. This number 17 car kind of sneaking up on Bingo here. As he makes a crucial slowdown. Bingo kind of sitting in the middle of the track, not playing the corner optimally. Interesting though, kind of taking the turn a little too centered, I would say. Got to take those corners really deep.
Oh, he's looking like he's going to make a move onto 17, not let him get through. He's just got to find the quick little turn, but doesn't quite get there, but does manage to keep his position, and he's looking like he's going to start putting some distance. Nice job from Bingo to not let himself get overtaken, and just like that, he's going to put in the great strategy of you pick the guy in front of you, and that's the one you're passing. You don't have to worry about getting to the front right away. Just focus on the guy in front of you. Once you get past them, then you move on to the next guy. Then you move on to the next guy. And you just keep going and going and going. Oh, but 32. They might be coming up. Nope, they're back off right away. Bingo, he's sitting pretty comfortably.
Yeah, he's got a good pace going. He knows that it's a marathon, right? He's playing safe. He's playing a really good distance from the front car. But this number 32 kind of making his way, sneaking up, if you will. Oh, no, that's so rough. You're going to lose a lot of time. It's going to be the 32 car.
Oh, looking like they're almost kissing his bumper there, but they do keep it. He stays away because that could spell disaster for both cars. But 32, they're looking to maybe get an overtake here. Bingo has to keep this turn nice and fast if he wants to prevent this overtake. 32 is not giving him any room to breathe here, and this might just be the overtake. But 32 is going to maybe look at shoving him into the wall. I am so scared right now.
Oh,
and
no.
Bingo is going to maybe be forced to back off just to prevent himself from crashing. But at the same time, 17 is coming up. Bingo's got nowhere to move him.
He is stuck, dude. There's no room for error and no room for anything. My man is stuck. He is sandwiched right now. Yeah. Oh, just watching that's kind of giving me a little bit of anxiety. He's got to chill out a little bit. I think he's got to take a deep breath, right? Take a deep breath, kind of realize what's going on. He's looking about, he's in the 13th position right now, but we got a lot of time on our hands. A lot of racing still to go, and a lot of moves left to be made.
Absolutely. He can definitely find his gear, find his stride, and get himself back up there. And especially, you know, he came off of that. Yes, he lost a couple of positions with those, but oh my goodness, 17 hitting the wall there, getting a little spooky, but he keeps himself afloat. Bingo might have an opportunity on this turn. He's got the speed. He just can't quite get in there, though, as 17 manages to take the tight turn, keeping himself in a good position.
But you see, though, right, at the first and starter laps there, Zodalix, we kind of saw Bingo taking these turns really, really wide and moving his angle deeper into the turn. Now he's kind of found his rhythm. I think he found a feel for the track, and he's starting to feel a little bit more comfortable.
Absolutely. 48, though. Oh, my days. That got spooky. They're just not letting they're just not letting him drive. You know, that is the one thing that these racers are just doing really well, is just not letting our poor boy Bingo find his stride, because he is forced to play so defensively. I'd love to see him just kick it up in gear, get moving, try and get some of this time back, and kind of see what he can do, because he's going to have to be a very, very aggressive out there if he's going to bring himself back into this.
I'm looking at that first turn. It's almost like he's kind of drifting into that first turn there, and it's not. I don't think that's pretty optimal. If I know my NASCAR well, but my dude's going like over 180 miles an hour on these straightaways.
47's coming up onto Bingo. Might try and push him into the wall. Bingo finds himself with a little bit of contact there, but doesn't have too much disaster to say for it. It's going to end up losing his position with 47 slowly. Bingo is starting to lose a little bit more and more ground. Got to find a way to pick it back up, but Bingo might have an opportunity here. The quick overtake is not going to last long as Bingo finds the inside, and he's moving.
Oh, wait a minute. I think people are slowing down. Is there a caution on the field?
Oh, man, we might.
There's a caution happening here. People kind of slowing down a little bit. There's some contact between car 32. So we got ourselves the yellow flag here, ladies and gentlemen. That's the caution flag. So people kind of slow it down a little bit. We're going to just take our time and kind of regain our ground here. Nobody's hurt. Nobody's hurt. Just a little bit of contact.
Okay. See, that was something I had no idea about. I had no idea how the yellow caution flag worked.
Okay.
My own experience is with the movie Cars, where I just knew that the yellow flag meant the yellow car, pace car came out, and then Lightning did something cool where he speeds up in front of it, which is that even legal?
It's not legal. That's illegal. That's illegal. You can't do that.
I was about to say, I'm like, I don't think you can actually beat that pace car, but by golly, they were like very happy that he did something illegal.
Right. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, okay, this is actually so smart. So a lot of cars going to the pit, gonna recharge, maybe get some fuel, probably some new tires. While the pace car is out, because you can't go ahead of the pace car. So while you may lose position by going to the pit, the laps have slowed down. So nobody's gonna get a real huge lead.
Mm-hmm. And other cars, when they need to get a pit, they might not have the safety of a yellow to be able to go out and get their pit stop in. So then by that point, these cars that are taking their pit stops earlier during this yellow, they are then going to have an opportunity where while the other cars are going to be in the pit when there might not be a yellow, they can then go out and get a lot of ground back. So in some ways, it almost ends up being more beneficial, but it's kind of that risk-reward thing.
Yeah.
Do you really want to take it early and get your position, or do you want to risk it and see how far you can go? But we're on lap 15 right now, so we're still looking pretty good. Bingo is sitting pretty comfortably in that top 10 position, sitting currently at 8. Now we can see his stats a little bit. Ham, go ahead and break those down for us, my dude.
I mean, we got about 76 left to go. He's got Matthew Burton ahead of him and Colton Walensky behind. He's got his fastest lap being at 30 seconds. Or his last lap being at 50 seconds, my fault. The current is about 114. It has been a wild run so far. That yellow caution flag still around by the looks of it. Brady Huber has disconnected from the race. I'm guessing he was a caution flag. Probably had a little bit of contact. His car not available to be raced anymore, I think. Maybe too much damage and can't keep up with the pack, forced to drop out, which is, it's part of racing, especially on this level.
Yeah, I mean, that's something, honestly, I didn't even know that was even a thing that could happen in iRacing. I know literally nothing about this video game, which is part of the reason why I'm so excited to be here, because I get to learn a lot. And it's one of the best things about being here at Maverick Esports. You don't have to be some top-tier caster or top-tier competitor to be able to be here and enjoy some good old-fashioned iRacing. You can just sit, watch, enjoy it for what it is, and learn with the rest of us. Because after all, we are a school, are we not?
That's true. And I mean, that's the best part about this program is that we're able to teach the students and teach our players, teach our broadcast team, teach your shoutcasters like us, right? We started out as little nothings. We had no idea what we were doing. We had no idea how to cast Call of Duty in the first place to what we are now, to now casting our first iRacing stream. I think this is the first time we've ever done anything for Bingo, and I kind of feel bad about that. This is sick.
This is really cool, and I think this is honestly the racing simulators have been, in terms of just esports, have been the thing that have been the closest to where we can get from traditional sports.
Right.
Because you've got your FIFA and your NBA, but those games, when you break them down, you're still sitting down, you have your controller in your hand. You are hitting the right buttons to do the things. In iRacing, that's not the case.
True.
When you are iRacing, you have a steering wheel in your hands. You have a gear shifter. You have pedals. That is what you are doing to learn how to be good at iRacing. And there are actually a lot of iRacers that will race like this competitively in the simulations, and then they'll be like, okay, I want to do something else, and then they get on an actual track and do the same thing.
Yeah.
There's a huge conversion rate between competitive sim racers to actual professional racers, which is, I mean, there was that whole movie, Gran Turismo, that came out that tells that exact story of a video game racer becoming a professional racer. But with that, our pace car is heading back, which means one car is going to teleport and blink a little bit, but that means our speeds are going to be picking right back up, and the action resumes. 24 going immediately for Bingo right there. He is sandwiched between two cars as the speed picks up. 24 took full opportunity of this.
Oh,
Bingo
no!
is going to take him out.
No! Oh, wait, he
my
recovers!
Goodness, but 23 is sent off the track. Bingo is getting forced behind. He's going to have to start looking to make some moves here as the action gets back into it. I got to say, Ham, once the pace car went away, things got spicy.
Things got a little heated here on the Nashville Super Speedway, guys. And I was not ready. I was expecting a little bit of collision because during that speed up time, during the speed up era, it gets really close. You get really close to the other cars. It potentially contact will happen, as we saw. Number 23 goes down. He falls out of the track. 24, the orange car in front of Bingo, had a massive recovery.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know, it may not look like much, but obviously in a situation when you're racing, you know, you have to make those split-second decisions. And just like that, another yellow is back up. That little bit of collision is going to cause us to slow down a little bit and get a little bit more relaxed. You know, we took a little moment, got a little spicy, got that heart rate pumping. Now it's time to bring it down, resettle into our pacing, get a little chillaxed here. But one thing, you know, we got to say, you know, we have this time. None of this would be possible without this beautiful time here, without our lovely, lovely sponsors. So we got to give a big shout-outs to Rockstar Energy Drinks, Spectrum Industries, Fat Cap, the Campus Computer Store, Gravity Gaming, and Hot 96.7. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring our program. This is a wonderful pit stop that Bingo is going to be taking, brought to you by our wonderful sponsors. Again, thank you guys so much. Bingo, I like this idea to take the pit, or is he not committing to the pit?
Did he not commit? Did that count as a pit?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, we can't, I don't think we can see his gas or anything, but that's interesting.
Auto fuel, he added. Okay, we did see the fuel there, just a little bit.
So he did fuel up?
I think so. Yeah, I think he did auto fuel. Yeah, I think he fueled up. That worked out there, chat. I
guess it worked out. I mean, maybe that's how they do it, because otherwise you could be sitting in the pit for a long time and just kind of a nice little quality of life thing to keep you going.
Right.
You know, because obviously they're not real cars, but that is a possibility where that can just be something that they do just to help kind of keep the game moving, keep things looking good. So either way, you know, we don't have to sit and watch a pit stop. Oh, no, Bingo's actually going to be opting to go back in.
Yeah, I think he missed his position.
So
I think that's what happened.
Okay, that would make a little bit more sense. So as he's doing that, Ham, you know, one thing I got to give while we're at ourselves here, another pit stop, we've got new graphics that have been showing up. Have you been seeing them?
I've been noticing that a little bit. Yeah, new graphics to work with. A lot of great new graphics, by the way. Shout-outs to marketing and shout-outs to everybody here for Maverick Esports. That makes,
look at that. That looks so good. I noticed that during the Overwatch series because I was hanging out in chat during that one.
Oh, God, what a series, by the way.
Oh, my gosh. That series, the Rocket League series.
Oh,
we have just had just some absolutely crazy series. Like, they never end up, like, well, to 3-0 Drexel in Overwatch was crazy. I was not ready for that. But also, Rocket League won in Game 7 in overtime.
It's poetic.
It just, and that whole series was 1-1-1-1. Like, it wasn't like we were in a reverse sweep opportunity or anything like that. No, that was just as back and forth as you could have asked for a national title game.
Oh, 100%. Especially in the NACE Varsity Plus League, like, you're going up against some of the best in the nation. Like, it's top tier Rocket League. And now we have the eNASCAR College Series, B Main, and Nashville. Like, incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Chat, this is why we say, what a time to be a Maverick.
Oh, that's what that was. We got penalized for the contact.
Oh.
Dude, I'm so glad Moon's in chat.
Dude, Moon. Shout outs to Moon, by the way. Now, obviously now he's a national champion Overwatch support, but he's also been putting in a lot of time on the mic, and he's been doing such a good job.
Dude is dude's a natural on the microphone.
He
I'll
is.
be real.
He is. He's been really fun to co-cast with, and just see him grow with that, especially since he's. It's always nice to have somebody else to talk back and forth with, especially in some of those games. Like, oh by golly, could you imagine trying to solo cast this?
I would. As much as I enjoy racing, I would be.
Yeah, we definitely can't be snoring on the mic. That'd be a little awkward.
It would be a little awkward.
But you know what? We did get some spicy act. What is? Huh? Bye.
Bye. Pace car.
Nope, it's back.
It's back.
Is that even the pace car? It's. I don't know. It might be.
No, I think the pace car is gone.
Yeah, we're starting to pick up.
Oh yeah, we're picking up.
Oh boy, we're back into it now. The racers are picking up. Let's see if we're gonna have any contact happening here. Bingo's got a lot of space. He's got to pick.
Oh my
gosh!
Oh no! Oh.
I looked away for 2 seconds.
Oh, that actually scared the everlasting hell out of me. Oh my god.
We need an instant replay on that one. I missed it.
Oh.
I just look and I just see 3 cars spinning out.
I got you. We got you right here.
All right. We're gonna look at this while this yellow flag comes back.
There might be a red flag out that we might need to stop. Nordi's going to caution. Wow.
Maybe for the moment. All right. So we got this instant replay going here for us, chat. Shout outs to having the stream up on your phone and stream delay. I totally missed what happened. So while we're kind of resetting pace here, we'll be able to kind of talk about it. But obviously, 3 cars took some damage and went out.
We're about 2 minutes behind on this one, so we got a little bit of time.
Okay. It looks like we're already back into the race, though.
Are we already going?
Oh, no. We still got the yellow.
We're just picking up.
I think he's just catching up. Okay. That makes sense.
I think green might be... No, yeah, green's got a... Green, I think, might have a penalty here.
All right, so we got into it. We were right there. The yellow flag went down. We were back onto green. Green meaning go. Everybody was, going.
Going hella fast, too. Dude, that must be so difficult to get that quick speed up, right? And then immediately have... Oh, my gosh. Look at number 42. Just stealing his position. Or is that the pace car?
That might be the pace car.
I think that's probably the pace car. Yeah, here we go. And I think we're going to pick it back up here.
This 2-minute delay can be a little rough, but it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
So
we're going to pick back up.
the speed picks up. We got excited here.
We see it right here.
Right there.
Boom.
Oh, my gosh. 44 just absolutely lost it. I don't know if he lost control or if he got rear-ended or something, but somebody took a look at him and said, bye-bye, and he spun out and took multiple people out with him. That's wild.
That was incredible. Wow. So I'm curious, does that mean that those players are out of the race then? I would assume so. Or do they, I mean, it's a video game. Are you able to come back in? That would be, that may be questions for Bingo later.
Yeah, honestly, that's something that I definitely wanted to ask Bingo because I'm assuming he's playing in the facility?
I think so.
I don't know.
No, he's not? Okay, he's not on.
He is not playing in the facility. So obviously we're still sitting here at this yellow. So, chat, I just want to ask, let's see the love. How you guys all doing out there? We've had a little bit of we're at a little bit of a slow moment right now, which is something that obviously nothing too interesting happening, but but we don't want to cut to a break because that yellow flag could disappear at any point in time. And we can be right back into it. So I just want to check in, see how everybody's doing. Make sure you guys are having yourselves a good week. Make sure you guys have all picked yourselves up a Rockstar. Shout out to Rockstar Energy Drink for being a sponsor here at Maverick Esports to help keep us energized and keep the action rolling throughout this stream. Ham has just knocked his phone right off the table.
I did. My little pop sticker is garbage, terrible tier. It doesn't. Just the littlest flick. Just
a little flick of the wrist.
Look at that wrist. Pushes it over. But we've learned just from production that if your car takes too much damage, you cannot continue the race.
Okay. So we're right about to cross and start lap 27, which means we've got about the first third of the race pretty much sitting comfortably in the books, looking about done. So obviously we've had what? 3 yellow flags so far?
Yeah, about.
We've had about 3 yellow flags in 27 laps.
Wow.
What's going through your head right now as a racer? Am, you've been watching racing forever. I've watched none of it. I can't understand the racer mindset. What is going through your mindset right now if you're a racer?
See, if I'm a racer right now, I'm driving super defensively right now. Everybody on the track's a little antsy. You want to get back to that speed. You want to be able to keep going. The anxiety's kind of building. Even though we're still in the first half, people are still trying to get their foothold, trying to get comfortable on the track. The pace car's still out. Nobody really seems to have found a foothold on the speedway. It's a tough track with this little center part where the checkered flag would be, right? That little divot can cause a little bit of pain for a lot of racers, but that first turn coming out of that speed, scary. And we're going to pick back up. Check green flag ready to go. We're going to get ourselves cruising once again back into this first turn. Hopefully we don't see any more collisions. We can keep the pace going.
Golly, everybody taking these opportunities to jostle and get some more positions. Try and see if they can take a leg up. Bingo has a lot of space between his fellow competitors, but they also have him kind of not in a great position, so it's going to be kind of tough for him to start moving up. Hopefully he can find a break here, and maybe we'll see some positioning, but number 20 is looking to make a move on him.
Yeah, he's sitting really close, but he can't quite get that angle on him. Oh, boy. Yeah, see, Bingo still playing really defensive. He can't quite get that foothold on the inner corner coming into the second turn.
Oh, man, he's still sitting so far on the outside, but he might have an opportunity to cut in here. This is definitely going to be it, but unfortunately, he's got to watch himself try to not get any contact. He can't. You definitely don't want to take another pass-through penalty, but, number 20 is just not being nice with him on this one. He just cannot. Bingo can't quite find it. He's just got to maybe go for it and get in front of him. There he goes. He gets in there and secures that position. See you later, number 20. You are not getting ahead of us right now.
Can't get ahead of Maverick Esports. Now we have an entire pack we got to work with in front of us. I don't know who's behind us, but we got ourselves time to work with. Bingo shouldn't be worried about this 20 car. This 20 car is playing a little bit more aggressive as he's trying to get that pass, the overtake, if you will. And just playing safe, playing moderate, not needing to worry about. He's got this blue car ahead of him. I believe it's number 19 sitting ahead. And, dude, the pack is only getting further and further.
I want to know if Bingo is really going to start picking it up as we approach the latter half of the race. Because I know that some players will maybe want to be a little bit more defensive on the earlier stages. Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
Okay, he stayed alive. I saw that green car smacking up against the wall, thinking maybe we were going to have another problem, but he manages to keep himself in the race.
Bingo looking to try and overtake overtake number 19 here. See, I'm scared. I'd play it safe here.
But he might. I mean, at this point, Bingo's so far back, though, that it's one of those things where it's a risk thing. Do you really want to try and risk losing your position, or even, heck, risk getting damaged, or do you want to keep going?
Beautiful overtake.
And nice job, Bingo. Exactly what you got to do to keep yourselves going. Let's see what position Bingo is in right now as he keeps going. We're sitting at the 19th position, so top 20 as we go into lap 33. So we're a little over a third of the way done with the race. So I hope y'all are doing well in Chatland and showing all the love to Bingo. He's looking pretty good. You know, he's got a lot of time to be able to push ahead. But, oh, number 24, once again, getting himself into another spicy position here.
Trying to jostle with the number 17 car in front of him. It's hard because right now we're kind of chilling. And pardon me, number 19, are you okay?
Look, I don't think clipping through the, oh boy, Bingo. Bingo, you're scaring me, man. Don't hit the walls.
Makes me a little bit uncomfy when Bingo gets a little too close to the wall. He's got to play this inner corner. You've got to play your inner corner as well. Get your way into the right. So he's taking the lanes deep into the corner, which is really what you want to do. Keep speed, maintain pace, and I don't know what's happening with that neon green car. He keeps teleporting in and out, and that makes me uncomfortable.
I'm worried he's gonna like Bingo's gonna go to overtake him.
Oh no!
Oh no! Purple is gone off into the grass. And honestly, that's an unfortunate one. Oh, that neon green is getting way too close. Bingo might actually have an opportunity. You know, I'm going to use some COD terms. He might have an opportunity to chow this if he takes it properly. But, you know, that neon green car teleporting. Oh, neon green going for the overtake onto 24. Might have the opportunity. He's sitting really even, but green's got it.
Yeah, green with the overtake. Now it's Bingo's chance to overtake number 24. And people are getting oh no, Bingo, you got to not take that turn like that. Yeah, that's why. You can see him drifting there. You got to come in. You got to come out and then go in. Out, go in. Out, go in. See, right? Because see how he's playing the outer wall, and now he's able to make his chance deep into this turn. Yeah, see? Simple, quick.
Oh, I guess because if you take it and you're on the inside the whole time, you're forced to drift around it because you're taking so much of a tighter turn.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I mean, you're going 160, 190 miles an hour. Like, you got to think, okay, what's the physics behind my car? Does my car have enough weight behind it, or am I going to fly off the track?
Yeah.
There's a reason those guards are there.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but that's actually really good to know. Bingo looking to maybe overtake 24. He might be able to do it on this next turn if he plays it properly, but 24 is going to dump into the inside lane. 20 is looking to possibly overtake Bingo as he goes just a little bit too far on the outside. But, oh no, Bingo's going for the outside overtake?
The outside overtake. I'm not sure if I agree with this. Trying to, oh look, he's going to slingshot. He's going to slingshot. He's so close. He's just riding his tail. Look at him. Yoom. And he's going to zoom. Look at him go. He's going to try and overtake this 24 car, but he had to slow down because he took the outside.
Oh, Bingo, my guy. Oh, no. And now 20 is going to take this opportunity to get in front of him. Bingo's got to find something in order to move it forward. He cannot let 20 overtake him here, but he might not have a choice because this 20 is just not letting him get on the inside where he needs to go. Maybe Bingo can get him with a cutoff here going into this turn. He's just got to get enough speed. He's able to outpace him, but 20's just quite able to get there.
He's just kind of sitting there, sitting comfortably. Orange kind of hitting a drift here. Kind of deja vu through the turns. Initial D, if y'all catch that reference. That's another fun arcade racing game I enjoy. You got to drift through corners, drift through turns.
Bingo sitting in a little bit of an awkward position. Oh, this is going to be his opportunity. He's going to be going for it. He's slingshotting, and he's got it. Oh, no.
24 with his opportunity.
No, Bingo, you get me so hype. I think you got it. And then, don't hit the, Bingo. Oh, my gosh. There's no way they're going to try and push him into the wall, are they?
They might have to.
Don't do that to my boy.
Not my boy. Not like this.
Not like this.
See, he's got to position himself a little bit more, buddy. A little bit, and then swing into him.
He's got to
swing into him.
You got to swing. You got to take that faster. Ah. Oh, he might have it here.
He backed off. Hold the phone, though. 24 still has that inside. He's got the pace. He's going to be able to move forward here just a little bit. He's got to cut him off on this next turn.
This has to be Bingo's opportunity to get in front of 24 if he wants to take the position, but no, instead. Oh, but 18 is stuck up against the wall. Oh, no.
Bingo. Oh, my gosh.
That was a big collision. Multiple cars down. We got ourselves back to a yellow. I think I saw at least two cars spun out on the track, 2 of them in the grass.
Wow.
So that was an absolutely crazy collision. No wonder Bingo ended up backing off. I think he saw that come a lot earlier, and now 18 is going to be forced to go back behind Bingo as they set up their pacing for this yellow.
See, that's game knowledge, right? That's having your knowledge on the track while knowing that you're a good driver. Played defensive. Dude, he knew the accident was going to happen before any of us knew it.
Yeah. He really did. I mean, he saw the he saw it all happening. And dare I say it, executed that beautifully. Because honestly, 24 saw the opportunity and went, "Oh, I'm going for it." But Bingo was like, "I can't. You know, there's going to be a yellow going down. I have to back off." So, you know, big shout-outs to Bingo in that opportunity. And now he's going to take himself a pit stop. Smart move. You know, get yourself a little bit more fuel, get yourself some more tires, do all looking good there. He's got about 12.9 gallons of gas left, so he definitely wants to get a fuel up, take care of his car. Hello.
Hey, number 17 getting a little frisky.
Wow, we're going to get frisky in the pits here at Maverick Esports, apparently.
Pull in 1, 2, 3.
So I've never actually seen how the pit stops work, so this will be interesting.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Those
11,
crew chief guys just
12,
start moving.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is a long pit. 21, 22, 23. Dang, he is taking his time. Okay. Oh, he had to get a tire change.
Which makes sense. You know, they've gone 45 laps at 180 miles an hour.
Yeah, time for a tire change.
It's time for that tire change. You know, is a black flag?
Repairs are needed on the field, probably. I'm assuming. +4 plays. Yeah, no, he gained hella time on that. I don't know. Production, can you Google what the black flag means?
Yeah, that's a new one.
I've never seen that.
Maybe Moon will say something here. You know, because Moon seems to be the residential racing expert.
He's the racing guy here. You know what? I kind of feel bad. I should have let him on the mic here. He knows way more about this than I do.
Oh, hey, looks like we're getting this information here from the production. They'll be able to let us know kind of what's going on.
Oh, okay.
All drivers are forced to go to the pits. Okay. So a black flag means that all drivers have to get off the track and go to a pit stop. So they're forced off during that time.
Interesting situation here. You know, to think about it, right, now that you're forced to go into the pit, you got to really think about, okay, you got +4 off of that collision, right? Now you think you're deeper to the race. We're about halfway through. We're getting about to be that halfway point, right? And it's tough. What kind of decisions do you have to make during a black flag situation? You got to think about your positioning, think about your timings, and think about the rhythm that you have on the track.
Mm-hmm. And I think especially as we hit the second half, you know, we're going to be going right into the second half, the back 45, as
right.
you could say, of this track, which would mean that at that point, do you think to yourself, okay, I've been playing super defensively because I don't want to crash.
Yeah.
But at the same time, is it time to start picking it up? maybe starting to go for some more aggressive plays, trying to get more and more overtakes. Because the longer you spend playing defensively, you can only wait for somebody to make a mistake for so long.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be the one to go forward and say, all right, they're not making a mistake. I'm going to force it. And I'm going to be the one to force them out. So I think maybe that's just that opportunity where that Bingo might have to think about as we get ready to go into this back 45.
Yeah, we're already in it. We're on lap 47, 44 more to go there, chat room. We have been rocking and rolling through this evening. And I mean, right now, I've been having a ball.
It's fun. It's been super fun. This has been, I'm going to be honest, I was ready for this to come in, and it was just going to be a moment of not much. I was just like, I'll chill, I'll watch, maybe do like a little bit of a podcast. But this has managed to keep itself interesting enough where I've been like, all right, let's see what's kicking off. And speaking of kicking off, we're good to go. We're back in the green, and Bingo is looking to get himself up there. He is going to be looking for every single opportunity that he can to win out this race and see where he can place in this eNASCAR College Series, looking to keep Maverick Esports looking hot and beautiful. Ham, we're going.
We're speeding up all the way through here, right? And it seems though we might have another. Oh, Bingo pulling into the pit here. I'm curious what might be happening. But Moon, for the question was, what was the black flag scenario? But we found what was going on. Shout out to production for giving us the insight about the car. Oh,
Hold for 4 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe.
Well, I think everybody needs to come back into the pit. Yeah. So the black flag's still happening, but the racers are still on.
Are they just not going to pull off?
That is a great question. I'm not sure what's going on, but
This is obviously, we're experiencing a lot of new things the entire time throughout this race. So we're going to be experiencing so many new things tonight. This is something that's super cool. Honestly, I think we got to get iRacing more on broadcast. This has been super interesting. And it's been really cool to see and learn about how these different races work and kind of seeing, like, how the players have to think. And honestly, just how formula racing and this stuff even happens, because this is something I'm not very familiar with. It looks like we're getting allowed back onto the track, though. I'm hoping we can kind of start picking it up here and getting back into it. You can see the speed is coming out. I didn't see a pace car.
pace car not set. And here we go. Bingo back on the track, ready to go full speed.
Sitting in the 15th position with about 40 laps to go.
Still has some time. Got a lot of time to work with.
For sure. Now, that black flag definitely started to set up a lot of weird gaps, so we'll see if Bingo is going to be able to take some opportunities. You can see a couple of people right there in front of him. He's going to be looking for the overtake possibility. He's got to pick up some speed on these straightaways and find what he can. Got to take these good turns, get him nice on the inside corner, and we can see Bingo approaching his first victim. Let's cue some John Williams and get that Jaws going.
Right, but you see here, right, his opponent up in the front really playing that outside wall, moving into the inside really well. And that's kind of what's keeping him in front, right? Bingo playing the middle section, really playing really defensive. But wait a minute, he's going to try and take this overtake on the Fury car. That's going to be number 32, and he finds it.
He's finds 2 with that overtake, putting himself up into 13th?
I believe so. 17th. Up into 17th.
Okay. It's hard to kind of remember positions. We'll know for sure where he finishes up at the end of the race, but either way, beautiful double overtake there from Bingo, looking to then continue on that hot streak. He's found his next victim, and he is approaching. He's looking really, really good here. Beautiful turn on this one. 81 was not ready for the Maverick Esports racer to come in there, and he's going to find another one. He's got eyes on 2 more, but he's got a lot of ground to make up to get to this one, but obviously he's been picking up the pace, so this is where Bingo's going to start to look real spicy.
Here we go. He's found his rhythm, and I think he's found his way to really play this track and playing the outside, move towards the inner really, really well now, kind of adapting. You're not only just adapting to the other racers on the track, you have to adapt to the track itself because the track changes over time. You lose traction as the race progresses. Your tires become wear and tear. You gotta be aware of what's going on.
The real-world applications for iRacing is actually so insane.
It's kind of nuts
Like,
that you think about it.
I've been spending a lot of time working on talking about not just the community benefits of esports, because obviously one of the best things about esports is all the different people you get to meet. But iRacing right now just shows the absolute mechanical engineering things you have to think about, learning how tires work, how concrete gets
Erodes over
affected
time
by erosion from tires going at 180 miles an hour over the course of an hour. All of these things that these guys at Bingo and all these racers across all these different schools are able to get a lot of real-world experience on by just playing this game. Something that they really don't get a lot, something that they wouldn't get unless they were already in this field or working towards it.
Yeah,
which
100%.
It's just so cool to me.
You're able to join in and play with not just other racers, but you get to enjoy, multiple speedways that are around the nation. And I'm not sure if they do just, the United States, but I'm sure they do other tracks around the world as well.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Bingo having an opportunity here to find another overtake. He took the time that he needed. He got the catch up. Now he just has to get the speed and get some good turns here. Will he be able to find the overtake? He's still got a little bit of ground to make up before I think he can safely go for anything. But he's looking good so far. He's able to make up ground where it matters.
Gotta play the outside. Yep, good path. Plays it gentle into the first. Coming around over into the second. Here we come into the third and fourth. It seems as though this, I believe that's number
14.
Number 14. He's gonna get this overtake on him and continue his reign of terror.
He's just going. The man just don't stop, which is great. As a speedrunner, I'm eating this up.
Oh yeah,
this is
your
cool.
genre.
This is which is weird because there's always such racing games are such a divisive topic in speedrunning.
Sure.
Because so many people will look at a racing game and be like, the goal is already to go fast, so it's not that interesting.
Sure.
But I don't know, for me, seeing the way that you are forced to play all these specific lines that you take, this optimization comes out to be just a movement speedrun through and through.
Oh, 100%.
Taking just those optimal lines, finding exactly where it is, and knowing the right times to move is it's making, especially I feel like at Tasser would just go nuts with this.
Oh, that would be so interesting. A TAS iRace of the Nashville Speedway.
Figuring out the frame perfect lines to be able to take
for the best possible time.
Would be so interesting. Oh my days! Bingo says later number 12 and takes him out.
Wowzers! Still in the 17th position.
Huh? I don't know how that works.
I'm not sure what's happening.
I'm not sure either, Ham, if I'm being completely honest.
He's overtaken a couple players already. I'm curious to see. I haven't seen other racers on the track.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Are we just passing all the guys who are behind? Is that what we're doing right now?
I think so. Because I don't see a pack. The pack is gone. We're about 30 laps to go here, and we're kind of closing in on the final chapters of this race.
I don't, like I said, I've not been familiar really with what's been happening, but I mean, that black flag really kind of messed up the flow of the race.
Like the pacing, how everything happened. I'm trying to see if there's other cars on the other side of the track. I only see about 7 cars left, including Bingo.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure as to how that's all cooking out. Maybe can we maybe like flip around some camera angles, see what we can see? I don't know how that all would work.
Oh, here we go, the chopper.
Blimp cam. It's probably going to keep us all watching really close to Bingo, but
okay,
a bunch
there they are.
Okay. Okay, so there they all are. And Bingo's just, he's making his moves.
Taking his time, right? Playing his position well. Kind of holding it comfortably, right?
I feel like, though, it's going to be starting where he's going to have to start thinking about starting to dig it in and get going. Because whoa, hello, that's a cockpit view.
That's cool. Oh, that's really cool. You can even see his movements, too.
That's so interesting.
That's really tripping me out. I really like that.
Yeah, so this is definitely something that, okay, so now we know the pack is there. They're looking to be about half a lap ahead. If you're Bingo, are you able to kick it into gear and start making some ground up? Like, what's your strategy in this situation?
Play for the pit. Play for pit. If your opponents go into the pit, you got time to move. You got time to play. I think that would be the strategy. Play for the pit. Hope your other racers take time to go into the pit stop. And able to play their time.
I think that's going to have to be what he's got to do, because when you got a half a lap, I mean, it's hard to just make up that ground on pure speed and driving skill alone. So hopefully we can see Bingo make this ground up. Maybe we'll get some good lucky pit stops in here, and maybe Bingo can jostle for some better positioning. Considering, especially now, he's not been able to really be able to make up much ground on these cars in front of him. So maybe he can start picking it up. Oh, he got a little too close to that wall for my comfort, but, he knows what he's doing. I don't. Go Bingo.
Go Bingo. I'm thinking here, let's have production. Let's see what's happening at the front of the pack here. Shout out to the pit car.
Yeah. Do you even know who is in the front?
There we go. They're way up there.
There they are. Yeah. So there's a lot.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. Yep.
Number 62 here, kind of chilling. This is Landon. Yeah, number 14. I like that. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. 19 more to go.
19 more to go, and we've got number 19 in the lead. It's looking like a pretty spicy jockey for positioning here as we get into the final 20. But can you believe it? There's already only 20 laps to go.
That's wild. I mean, it's kind of a blink and you miss it kind of game.
It really is. One of the funniest things. So my father-in-law used to be big NASCAR guy. He would watch the first 20 to 30 laps, and then he would accidentally fall asleep, and he would wake up in time for the back 20.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he would be there for arguably the two most interesting parts of the race.
Of course.
Which I think is just so funny to me. But honestly, this has been really interesting throughout the entire race. Seeing how this all works has been a lot more interesting than what I was anticipating. Granted, I didn't grow up watching racing. My parents never were big racing fans. So this has been very, very new territory for me.
Well, I mean, and that's the best part about it, right? And the joy of going to a university is that you get to learn and have these new experiences and learn about a whole other genre of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew what racing was, but I don't know the ins and outs about it, right? I know that racing, you go fast, and one of my favorite memes about NASCAR is that you're making a left turn, and they're turning left really good though. But there's a lot of nuance and a lot of strategy that goes into this, right? Because, when you're watching like real NASCAR, you got teammates with you. You have your first and your second car. And not to mention, like, the other racers on the track also have really heavy, like super heavy strategies against you.
Yeah. Speaking of strategies, we got number 4 looking to try and get ahead. I don't know exactly where their positioning is, that this is really just a fight for it, but Bingo might just let them go.
Yeah, I think they might just,
Bingo might be going for a retake. Maybe not.
Not sure. If we check out, I think it's the results tab where we can find them.
So this is going to be number 4. Not quite.
Plays behind him. He's behind him at about five positions behind him.
Okay. So yeah, good choice from Bingo there to then just let him go. Because you don't need to fight for it if they're already 5 positions behind you.
Yeah, you just let him go.
Yeah. No, that I like that play from Bingo. Great job. Very, very smart. It was just kind of going back, you're talking about learning about different points, learning about different genres of games throughout being at this university. Before I started casting here at MSU, at Maverick Esports, my only experience casting was in speedrunning.
Right.
And and now I've casted Call of Duty, Valorant, Rocket League, League of Legends, Overwatch, iRacing, Smash Bros. I've even dabbled into Omega Strikers for a little bit. I've gone from having just speedrunning knowledge to 8 different games in 3 semesters of casting.
Isn't that nuts?
It's just, that's actually completely mind-boggling that Maverick Esports can provide that. So, if you guys are high school students and you're wondering, maybe I want to go to a school somewhere, and now you're hearing about this, but you want to know a little bit more. Well, guess what, guys? We have our Summer Esports Academy. I think registration is still open. You can go to esports.mnsu.edu/academy, I think is what it is, to be able to learn, to be able to join our Summer Academy, where you can get hands-on training with some coaches and players, and even talk about potential opportunities in the collegiate world here at Maverick Esports. Definitely want to check it out.
I mean, and it's been a grand old time here. I've been here for 2.5 years, right? And I've been here since the conception of Maverick Esports. And to see these players grow and learn more about these games and learn more about themselves, watching them, essentially just kind of grow up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you watch them and you see them play for 4 years solid, and it's like, wow, you get to really see, like Fluid. Fluid's a prime example.
Yes.
A freshman, this man's got a whole another, billion semesters to play.
Uh-huh. And I think, all of his teammates, isn't every single one of them graduating?
No, they still have another year to go.
They all do?
Yep.
Okay, so they're all together for another year. Okay. See, that was something that I was thinking about, that I thought they were all graduating this semester. Actually, I think the only one that is Razor.
Razor's graduating.
Razor is graduating this semester. But, Fluid, I love his story of how he came to Maverick Esports. I was talking to him about it after a Call of Duty match, and he was telling me, he grew up in Hawaii, and he was actually about to take up boxing.
Oh, that's so sick.
But then, 2020 happened. And,
oh, so true.
And nobody was going to learn how to box properly without having a sparring partner.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. And then Fluid discovered Call of Duty and went, I can't box. I'm going to play COD.
And play COD he did.
And you know who hit him up? One of the Northwood players.
Oh.
And the Northwood players said, if you want to take COD seriously, go to Maverick Esports. He said, Northwood's going to be really hard to get into, but Maverick Esports is a great school to go to. He referenced back to the year that we won NACE Varsity Plus, or NACE Premier.
NACE Premier Cold War.
Yeah, when we won that in Cold War, he said, they beat us, they're a great school, they're going to be a great spot for you to go. And so then that player from Northwood got Fluid hooked up with our boys, and they started playing together. Oh, we got another yellow flag.
Yeah, another yellow and another black flag by the looks of it.
Interesting.
Cool. And, dude, speaking of players and players that have graduated, shout outs to T-Bam out in the chat. I love that guy. That guy is awesome. And, yeah, he does have our early P2 rotation. He's always there.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, so then Fluid started playing with Bladesy, Klinger, and Spear before he even got on campus. So then now, not only does he already have these pre-established friendships that he's got, he gets on campus, and then the dude's literally moving an ocean away to come play Call of Duty here.
Nuts, by the way.
That's just crazy. And he doesn't have to worry about trying to meet people because who's right there already bugging him to come and hang out on day one that he moves in? Our boys at Maverick Esports. So here at Maverick Esports, we're not just a group of gamers. Dare I say it? We're a family.
We really are. Dude, I'll tell you what. Like, we get to enjoy our time here, yeah, on the facility, but we go out. We hang out as friends. Like, we'll go out to eat. We'll hang out, on the side. Talk not just about video games, but, we'll get deeper into conversations. Like, me and Zojalix, we're working on a little project, but, that's on the later time there, chat. We'll worry about that later. That's just a teaser of what's to come here into the future.
Stay tuned to our Twitter for more information.
This guy knows. He knows about it. He knows about it, chat.
So we're getting close to the end of the race here. We're sitting at, let's pull up that graphic here real quick so that way we can see. We're at lap 84.
5 to go.
5 more laps to go, and we are sitting on a yellow. We are in 14th position right now. And we are definitely going to be looking to make the spiciest of plays once this yellow flag goes down.
Potentially make it into that top 10?
That, dare I say it, I think Bingo might just go for it.
I think top 10 qualify to the next round, I believe.
Is it top 10?
I believe so. I'm not sure of the rules on it, but if mine eyes don't deceive, I think it would be comfortable to say that top 10 qualifying go to the next round.
I think that's about how it was working in previous racing series before. And Bingo, we've seen him do some crazy things. We do crazy things here at Maverick Esports. So I really want to see him just, once we go green again, just see him pick it right up to get right in for these last few laps. I just hope that we don't spend these last few laps on the yellow.
Right, no, that would be kind of boring, honestly. If we're spending it on the last 5 going 60 miles an hour, I feel like that'd be kind of slow.
That'd be a little rough, indeed.
But we've caught up to the pack though. The pack has kind of reformed, thanks to the yellow flag on the track.
This is big. This is something that Bingo will be able to take full advantage of. This yellow flag, getting himself back into position, getting ready to go. And, dare I say it, he crosses that flag, he will do it because, by golly, Bingo is his name-o.
You're damn right it is. It's absolutely Bingo, and that's how it's going to be, chat. 3 left to go. Position 13 here for Bingo. It's going to come down to the wire as the pace car just kind of holding off.
Come on, pace car, go away.
The pace car's got to dip.
The pace car's got to go. Come on.
All right, Chad, I think you can bring it to the game for the last 3. Might be the wave.
This is going to be, this pace car's going to dip. We're going to have like 1 lap, and by golly, everything's going to break loose. You can even see it right there, Bingo. He's trying to find getting a little cheeky there, but 24, I'm not really sure what are they doing up there.
So this is a common tactic. You swerve while you wait for the pit car. Kind of wait, because you're trying to box and kind of box your opponent in, make sure he can't move around you.
24 doesn't really seem to know what he's doing with it. He kind of like, woo, 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 stop.
Woo, 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 stop. Yeah, 3 left to go, and this is where things...
Oh, there goes the pace car.
And the last 3 laps. Here's Ojelix to take us home for the final 3 as we're going to speed it back up here, ladies and gentlemen. 3 laps to go at full pace.
Bingo immediately getting stuck by number 13. He's going to try and find, he's got to be able to jockey into position here. He's got to get into that inside as multiple members are taking him over. But up on the front of that pack, nobody is moving. People are swerving all over the place. This is going to be really tough for Bingo to get through. We've got 2 laps to go. Number 10 finds the overtake, and that's going to be a collision. There goes
Bingo,
no! Bingo gets hit. Oh,
he was so
no.
close.
That is so devastating. Is that the end of it?
Oh, no. Not like this with the black and red dotted flag.
What?
Green, white, and checkered flag for the last half, or for the last third.
For the last 3.
What does that mean?
Okay. Man.
That's heartbreaking. Only 2 laps left.
On the last 2 laps, the collision happens, and Bingo is forced to dodge the bumper and then have another. Man.
That hurts. That's heartbreaking. Position 14, and you're going to lose your position. I think Bingo's out of it, chat.
Yeah, I mean, he took the slam.
That was so unfortunate, man.
Like, I don't know what more he could have done in that situation.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, he got absolutely T-boned, and it just.
Yeah, let's really see what happened here. We got the replay here on the cellular device, chat. We're gonna be coming into this first turn as we accelerate into this second to last lap, and we see the front of the pack. I know y'all can't see it, but we're working on a replay thing soon. Don't worry, this will happen eventually. But we see, I think it was the green car up at the start of the pack.
We're trying to get the information, so just kind of stay tuned with us, chat.
Oh yeah. Oh no. That's rough, man. Oh. Okay.
The car's taking a lot of damage. Return to pit. Yeah.
That means Bingo's out. Yeah, Bingo eliminated from the race due to car damage. And it's going to be the green, white, and checkered flag for the last third of the race. I think that's where we say GG's, ladies and gentlemen. In a really heartbreaking scenario.
Man, I don't.
Well, I mean, we might as well finish out the race, right?
Yeah, I mean, come on. So we see the pace car is still out. We're gonna finish this race. We don't want to just be like, oh, well, that's the end. See you later. You know, we still got to give the love to some of these other racers. They are doing a lot of work. We've got number 37 here in the lead. We're going to see this pace car drop, and I think they've definitely put a stall on laps.
Yeah, they would have to.
Because that would just be, like, the most heartbreaking ending to the race.
Like, you run the laps with the pace car, and that's the end of the race. Whoever's in first place takes the free dub. Pace car is gonna move off into the pit, and we're going to hit the last 2 laps with the green, white, and the checkered flag.
Starting it up on that lap 88. We've got Charles Wimbley, car number 37, in the lead here. I don't know what school he's from, but is he trying to overtake that pace car? You better watch yourself, buddy.
You better chill out there a little bit. He thought they were going to be okay, but not quite yet. Oh, dude, you can see him get Nancy. Number 76 right behind him, and number 19 as well. Yeah, that's Bingo out. That's such a heartbreaker for Maverick Esports.
Yeah, especially because Bingo had such a strong opportunity to pick it back up, get himself back in there, and really start making some moves on the very tail end of this. I mean, you could just see the exact path that he needed to take in order to get himself back into it. And then, dare I say it, the game said no.
Travesty struck. RNG.
He lost the run to RNG. I mean, that's really, like, yes, every single thing in there, you're going up against different racers, but, like, what more can you say? Like, you can't, he definitely wasn't doing any, like, there wasn't anything he could have done differently. You must be, like, some guy who can, like, comb through VOD to maybe figure it out, but I just don't know what he could have done differently. But either way, pit car's going away. Let's finish out this race. Let's see who is going to be running away with this one. We're keeping our eyes on Charles Wembley, number 1. He is flying through. 3 to go. And this is where it comes down to it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this beautiful angle. We've got car number 37, number 19 coming up, trying to get above number 76. But 76 is holding onto that inside lane. Ham, what do you think? Where are we going to go from here?
Coming into turn 3 and turn 4 here, number 37 has his turns available. Charles Wembley holding the line as we get ourselves ready for the white flag coming into, I believe, it is the white flag, ladies and gentlemen. It is the last lap available. Here we go. We got the white flag coming in here. The final one here, Zojalix, and we're going to close it out coming into turn 1 and 2, I believe this is.
Yeah, turn 1 and 2. Charles Wembley keeping himself in the lead.
Oh, no, that's it. Checkered flag.
Oh, that's it?
No, that's the next lap.
Okay,
I got lost in the sauce. My fault.
Yeah, there's too much sauce here. We're too saucy. But either way, Charles Wembley looking good. That number 37 finds himself with some solid turns. Wait, did he cross? Is that it?
No.
Are we sure?
No, we just got the blue
Oh my
view.
days, look at purple.
Purple's going. No, Charles Wembley just has such a lead that I think he can just continue to go. And other players manually disconnecting as we're going to come into the checkered flag, ladies and gentlemen. That's Charles Wembley taking our first place, waving the checkered flag. As that's going to be
it. Oh,
yeah,
he's just going to coast right on through.
Yeah! Good for him. That's the checkered flag. It's going to go to Charles Wembley, taking a couple victory donuts for himself, taking one all the way to the bakery. Incredible showing.
That honestly, that's what you like to see right there. Good old solid thing.
Oh, that's so rough.
So we're getting some information from Bingo, kind of a little bit about what happened. But it gives us an idea. It looks like from what we're seeing is 8 racers got black flag all at once, causing a lot of people to be stuck slowing down, which at that point kind of just sealed the fate for that middle of the pack racers, which is really unfortunate to see happen. Oh, bye. But with that, that does it for our eNASCAR College Series at Nashville Super Speedway. Huge GGs to every single racer in there. Big unfortunate to our boy Bingo as he got very unlucky at the end of that race. But either way, by golly, he fought tooth and nail.
He really did, and he fought super hard too. Shoutouts to Bingo for coming in and playing and racing his absolute heart out. I had a blast.
Yeah,
this was great.
It was great. It was super cool. Something that I was very I don't want to say nervous, but I was very unknown. I wasn't sure about what I was going to be expecting or what was going to be happening in this race. But, Bingo came out and he showed that this is cool. It's really solid, and oddly enough, very much enjoyed it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it out there in Chatland, too. Make sure you guys are giving a follow. There's that wonderful, beautiful little heart button down below. Make sure you guys click that so you can stay up to date with any and all esports, Maverick Esports action here on the Twitch channel. And Ham, why don't you go ahead and walk us through some beautiful people we can thank for putting us here on the broadcast tonight.
I'll tell you what, here's Ojolix. There's a lot of great and fantastic, wonderful people. First off, I got to thank the Twitter and all of the fantastic social media people that we have at Esports MNSU. If you want to follow us at any of our social medias, you got to do that too. So we got a shout out to all of our sponsors that are down below. We're going to have that. Shout out to Production. They're back there. Production Wave, what's up? How's it going? Fantastic. We love those guys. They're super awesome. But we got ourselves all of our fantastic sponsors. That is Hot 96.7. That is going to be Rockstar Energy. That is going to be Fat Cap. That is going to be the Campus Computer Store East, Spectrum Industries, and Gravity Gaming, if I have all of them correctly. If you ever feel so inclined, tomorrow's Wednesday. You know what that means? You get to watch Maverick Esports and Buffalo Wild Wings here in Mankato. And get to watch them live.
And you know what is the best part? You can hop on down to Buffalo Wild Wings to catch Maverick Esports take the stage for another NACE Varsity Plus Championship in Valorant. That's right. We've got 2 national championships on the board today for Maverick Esports, and we could be walking away with a third as our Valorant team gets ready to cook in their game tomorrow. I don't know exactly who they're playing, but it is going to be a great game. You want to see our Valorant team come out swinging and take their the Varsity Plus National Championship for NACE, which is the National Athletic the National Association of Collegiate Esports. That is what that stands for. So make sure you guys give all the love to Maverick Esports. They've fought so hard throughout every single semester to get to this point where they can fight in the finals. So make sure you guys give the love to the Valorant team. And if you want to give some love to my boy Ham here on the desk, you can find him at Hamilat Games on Twitter and continue to show him any love. This man is a legend on the microphone. You can see him casting anything that you see here at Maverick Esports, as well as you can see him casting some Tekken, some Street Fighter, any of them fighting games where he also spouts out some crazy grappler propaganda. But make sure you give this good-looking man some wonderful love and get him on the mic more and more. This man deserves it. He's a beautiful man.
But no, really, I mean, I may be beautiful, but you got to give this man Zojalix a lot of love, too. This guy knows everything there is to know about the speedrunning community and everything you could ask about Lord of the Rings by any means. This guy knows all the ins and outs of everything. But you can see him here at Maverick Esports. You can also see him at his Twitch at Zojalix and everything. Zojalix, all the social media, whether it be the YouTube, whether it be the Twitch, whether it be the Twitter or the X, whatever y'all decide to call it. Please go show this man some love and affection and show some love here at Maverick Esports at Esports MNSU for all of the social media included. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it for us here. I'm going to take us home. But that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we will see you in the next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.